What's going on, y'all? We back with another lab session, right? I need to start numbering these or putting like a count on them, right? I don't know which number this is. This might be number 4, 5, maybe number 8. I don't know. We'll cross our bridge when we get there, y'all. Uh, as of right now, I got a lot to discuss, a lot of different topics I've been gathering over the past week and stuff, and I got some I want to get in right out the gate. Right out the gate, I want to get into this, y'all. Let's start with this. It doesn't bother you enough. I was just talking to my brother, man. We was having a conversation about all kinds of things, right? And a lot of y'all aren't bothered enough by your current situation. You aren't bothered enough by your current physique. You aren't bothered enough that you don't make enough money. You aren't bothered enough that people treat you a certain way. And because it doesn't bother you enough, you don't feel no type of way about it. You put up with it. You okay with it, man. You know what it makes you? It makes you a loser, bro. That make you a lame ass loser, bro. Cause it doesn't bother you enough, and you just put up with certain things, right? And I was, man, growing up, bro, everything bothered me, bro. Everything bothered me. To this day, still some things that bothered me, bro. Like, people can't just talk to me a certain kind of way. People can't just look at me a certain kind of way. People can't joke on me a certain kind of way. That shit bothered me, bro. Me being younger, bro, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't in shape. You know, I used to be real skinny. People would try me like I'm sweet, bro. That shit bothered me. You know what I'm saying? So what I did, I went to the boxing gym. I got my hands right, you know what I'm saying? Got that confidence, and I carry that with me everywhere I go. I got my weight up, you know what I'm saying? Got my weight up. That shit bothered me enough where I put on some pounds, and now that shit a little sturdy, you know what I mean? That shit bothered me, man. I say being younger, bro. Everybody's been there, bro. You know, so you might get rejected by a female, you know, or you go talk to the girl, they make a joke about it, like, what's the worst that can happen? All she can say is no. Nah, the bitch laugh at you. She get the cracking jokes on, you know what I'm saying? Crazy shit like that, right? That kind of shit bothered me at a young age. Or I would see other people have things that I want, and it bothered me that I didn't have it, you know what I mean? But because these things bother me, made me who I am today, right now. And because things still bother me, I'm only going to keep going and growing, right? But the problem with y'all is shit don't bother y'all enough that y'all are comfortable where you guys are at. You're okay with the shit that is done to you, the shit that is said to you, right? Sometimes you gotta play your role. Remember that, right? Sometimes you'll play your role. I had situations happen to me at various jobs, right? I couldn't just flash out and snap and do this and do that, right? Because I gotta play my role, right? But one thing about me, I say I hold grudges. Yeah, I play around with that, but that shit real, man. I hold grudges, bro. So you better pray to God I don't come around you when I'm up. And you better pray to God you don't need nothing from me when I'm up. The way you treat me, the way you talk to me, so on and so forth, right? Really look in the mirror. I tell you how to reflect all the time, man. Really look in the mirror, bro, and ask yourself, man, like, why doesn't this bother me? I don't understand it with you guys. I really don't. But you need to find out yourself, bro. Why doesn't this bother me? So I don't understand why shit don't bother y'all. When somebody laugh in your face, when you have a dream idea or plan, and people don't see it, or they laugh at your goals, they laugh at the things you say you're gonna do. Why don't that bother you, man? You gotta really look in the mirror and ask yourself that, because I don't understand it. Maybe y'all can help me understand why it's that way, bro. Right? Some people are just comfortable. I think that's what it is. Some people are just meant to be losers. Some people are just meant to be where they're at in life. You know what I mean? Especially at, at these older ages. You know what I mean? Some people are just meant to be where they're at, and I'm gonna lead them folks where they're at because I'm meant to be somewhere else. And that's how you need to feel, man. I'm meant to be at this level, bro. I'm right here right now, bro. But I'm meant to be here. So what do I gotta do to get to this point? You know? But y'all ain't bothered, man. Y'all ain't bothered. And it's a sad thing, bro. But this is why it's important to reflect. Like I said, man, important to look yourself in the mirror. Important to talk to yourself out loud, talk to yourself in your room, whatever the case may be, man. Go ahead and ask yourself, man, why does this not bother me? Why am I okay with the bare minimum? Why am I okay putting up with this unruly behavior? And once it bothers you enough, man, it's gonna be enough for you to make a change. Cause you're not gonna make a change if it don't bother you, right? You're gonna be staying where you at the whole time, and years gonna fly by. And you're gonna be in the same spot, if not worse, just because it didn't bother you. You feel what I'm saying? Do you feel what I'm saying? Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm crazy though. I gotta say it all the time. Maybe I do be tripping sometimes. Maybe I'm tripping right now. But we gonna see, man. We gonna see. You stand for nothing, you fall for everything, right? I don't know where that's from, but you stand for nothing, you fall for everything. So you gotta stand for something. Stand for something in your life, man, for sure. Next topic, man. I got a story to tell y'all with my brother Devin, right? We were younger. I don't know how much younger, right? We was just though. We went to go visit my brother in Virginia. It's December, January. We wanted to see snow at the time, and definitely wasn't no snow out there. And we went on this hiking trail to go see snow, because maybe in the mountain there was gonna be snow out there. There wasn't. It was straight ice, right? It's still cool though. You know, we from Florida, man. I'm from Florida, bro. I be telling people, if you live in Florida, bro, like snow is a fairy tale. To the kids out here in Florida, bro, snow, we see that on movies, bro. That shit's a movie to us, bro. I know some of y'all be living in that. You're like, man, it's not what it seems. It's not that. But like, you still seen it, bro. Over here, like, bro, folks never seen snow their whole life, but on the TV screen. So that's really a movie to us. You know what I mean? So we go to see snow, and we seen some ice. So I'm still astonished and amazed. I'm like, this is cool. And us being who we are, we just out there exploring, going here, going there. We on the mountain though. We're on the mountain, and on that mountain, there was like a rail you're not supposed to go over, right? But because we were so amazed and astonished, we went over that rail. And we're there. I got my little GoPro at the time. I'm vlogging. I'm doing my little thing, taking pictures. He steps down on one rock. We both on the same rock. It's like this, right? We on this rock. He stepped down and go to this rock. He's there chilling. So I step on a rock too. It's a waterfall, y'all. We on a waterfall. We like some feet up in the air. So I step on the next rock. I step on that rock, right? But it was wet. So I had no grip or nothing. As soon as I let go of this back foot on the other rock, my ass fell back. Thankfully I didn't hit my head, right? But I fell back and I started sliding down. And it happened so fast, I couldn't even process what just happened. Like, I'm like trying to grab on something because I'm sliding. I'm going down. Like, I can't stop. I'm going. But I really didn't process that, bitch. I'm about to fall off the motherfucking cliff. You know what I mean? I'm just like, oh shit. Like, what the hell? So he grabbed my hand like this. He like, bro, get the fuck up. Come on. And he trying not to fall too, because I'm weighing his ass down. He trying not to fall, but he got grip on his shoes, so he kind of pulling me back. So I get up. Mind you, there's people watching us on the side. They're probably like, what the fuck is going on? But yeah, crazy story, man. You know, ever since that day though, we had a code, because sometimes we play around a lot, right? There be times we play around, and we wouldn't know if one another is serious. So we have a code called apples. So anytime there's some real stuff going on, I say apples, and we lock in, bro. It's like anything I'm about to say or I'm gonna say is serious business, bro. You gotta take it with seriousness. If I tell you don't do this, apples don't do this, bro. Okay, I got you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, apples, bro. Hey, I need this right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's the code we got is apples, bro. And that came about from that cliff that I almost died on. Crazy times, y'all. Crazy times. Let's see what else I got up in this phone, man. That was a big topic, man. The bothering you enough. I know I repeated myself a lot of times in that part, but sometimes y'all need to hear the repetition, man. You need to hear the repetition, man, because sometimes it's not locked in your mind until you hear it 4 or 5 times. And then sometimes y'all don't understand things till you go through it. Sadly, it just is like that, you know? And it is what it is, but it's crazy. But I'm gonna keep repeating it, y'all. Like I said, we're gonna keep repeating things, you know. And like I said, in that lab, and we keep experimenting too. So take some of the stuff I'm telling y'all, bro, and go experiment, man. Go get up in that lab and go experiment. Go try some of the stuff. Don't say, oh, that don't work. Oh, this ain't gonna work. Don't say, oh, I don't like this. I don't like that. If you never tried it, how you gonna say you don't like something you never tried, bro? I'll tell you a story about my brother, bro. I don't know what we were talking about. Maybe like let's just say it was some shrimp or something like that, bro. I said, bro, you like shrimp? He said, nah. I said, bro, you had it before? He gonna say, nah, I never had it, but I don't like it. How the hell you know you don't like it, you never had it? Make it make sense. It don't. So, don't knock something till you try it, y'all. And once you try it and you say you don't like it, cool. I can respect that. But when you don't try it and you don't know, bro, you don't know. Let's see what's next, y'all. What y'all want to get into, man? Knock off, virtuous, 2 types of people. Ooh, I like that one, man. Let's do that one. Let's do that one. So there's two types of people in this world, right? Two types of people. You guys have came across these people numerous times in your life. I know you have. You just haven't been aware maybe that's what these kind of people, like who these people are, right? There's one person, right? First person is, because it happened to me, it has to happen to you, right? Second person is, because it happened to me, I don't want it to happen to you, right? Make sense? You following? Let me say it again. Two types of people. First person, because it happened to me, it has to happen to you. Second person, because it happened to me, I don't want it to happen to you, right? Sometimes everybody has those two people inside of them. Sometimes you have to go through certain things to grow and understand, right? But most of the time, I say 80% of the time, you don't have to experience stuff to know that it's bad, it's wrong, or like I shouldn't be doing this. You know what I mean? So I use it at the job, right? Everybody's been at a job like a warehouse or something like that, right? And maybe back in the day when this older person started, they didn't have the machinery that they got now, right? So you picking up these big ass boxes, right? Moving them from here to there. But really there's a machine for it. But they not telling you that. Because in their mind, they like, because I did it, you got to do it. Because it happened to me, it's got to happen to you. Versus the real right OG, the real right person looking out. Hey, bro, I went through this. I don't want you to go through this because, you know, my back messed up now. You know, I done messed up my arm doing this, bro. Hey, look, go use the machine, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just an example, bro. There's a lot of people like that in your life, man. You know, and understand who really want to see you win and who don't want to see you win. There's going to be a lot of people that don't want to see you win. It's a lot of people that are old and bitter, bro. There's a lot of people that are young and bitter. You know what I'm saying? They just, I don't know, man. Maybe their life bothered them enough, right? They just didn't do nothing about it. So they're still bothered and they're still miserable. They're still, I don't even know the word to describe these kind of people, bro. Or like, you know, some people get older in life, back in school, maybe they was bullied. Maybe they was made fun of and they took that with them to their older life and now they're in a position of power at the job. And now they could tell people this, tell people that, and they abuse that power. Because it happened to me, it has to happen to you. So now they want to be a bully. You know what I mean? They ain't put in no work. They ain't get their weight up. They ain't get their mouth game right. They ain't get their motherfucking hands right. You know what I'm saying? They ain't get these right. So now they got that little confidence and that low self-esteem that the little power they do get, they take advantage of it. You know what I mean? Don't be that person, man. Or be that person. Matter of fact, do what you want to do, right? Do whatever you want to do, right? Whatever works for you in your life. If it works for you, man, keep doing it, right? But understand what comes with that, man. You're not gonna be a favorable person. You know what I'm saying? And it's just wrong, bro. Why would you want people to make the same mistakes that you made? Why would you not teach somebody? Why would you not try to help somebody avoid something, you know what I mean, and get them further ahead? You know, I don't understand that neither, bro. Like, why would you not want to help some people? I understand sometimes people got to go through certain shit or they got to learn on their own, but that's only to an extent. When you could save this person from making a disaster, making an injury, like I said, back to the box example, right? But them heavy boxes, bro, dude done messed his back up now he's older. Hey, man, I don't want to see you mess up your back, so I'm going to look out for you, you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature, bro. And you can learn from other people's mistakes, man, but it's also up to the OGs and the older people, or it ain't even gotta be older, bro, just to look out sometimes, bro. You know what I mean? So figure out what kind of person you want to be, bro. Figure out which one you want to be. You want to be the one that happened to me, now I gotta happen to you, or you gonna be the real righteous stand up dude and be like, hey man, this happened to me, bro. I don't want to see you go down that path, bro. I want to see you do better. I want to see you win. You know, I want to see y'all win, bro. Believe it or not, I want to see all y'all win, bro. I want to see everybody do good. I want to see everybody turn up. You know what I'm saying? I rock with you, you rock with me, bro. You know what I mean? I want to uplift everybody to do better in life, man. Right? And you should want the same for everybody too, because, you know, if I got my brother right here, man, and he going up, I'm going up with him. You know what I'm saying? I got my other dog, he going up, I'm going up with him. You know what I mean? But some people, I don't know what it be. Like, it's that infectious disease, that hating thing, right? Like, some people just be hating. They don't want to see you win. They don't want to see you do better than them. Or maybe they like where they're at. They like that. They like being the biggest in this little environment. They like being the biggest, right? And they want to stay there because it gives them like a high, you know? Instead of reaching for new levels or reaching for new things, they like this. They're comfortable there, right? And it bothers them that someone is trying to do better than them, or that is actually going to outdo them and surpass them, you know? So I don't know, man. You should want to see everybody do good. You should want to see everybody do better than you, bro. Don't be that person, man. Don't have that disease, man. If you got that disease in you, man, it's okay. There's a cure, bro. There's a cure. It's called grind, bro. Go grind, get yourself right, and it's all gonna be better. You know what I mean? But if you got that disease, that infectious, horrible, disgusting disease of hating, bro, like, man, bro, you gotta work on getting out of here, man. You gotta get your grind on, bro. Get your grind on, bro. Get it up out of you, man. Get it up on out of you. Oh, man, bro, there's some good topics now, y'all. Good topics, good topics. What else I got up in here? Let's talk about why I don't celebrate holidays. Let me move this down because I don't know if y'all can hear me the same way. So it's not that I don't celebrate holidays. I just, I never really been into holidays, bro. Growing up, I feel like it was a lot of fakeness going on when it comes to holidays, man. People get you gifts because they feel like they have to or they're obligated to. A lot of people aren't genuine. They don't just get you gifts. That's why I like doing stuff out the blue. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll get somebody a gift tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And get that for them, and it's a surprise. You know, they didn't expect it. You know what I mean? As for holidays, people be expecting stuff, then they get let down when things aren't up to par or whatever, or sometimes the holidays come around, I ain't got the money in my pocket right now, you know what I'm saying? But the next month I'm good, you know what I'm saying? So now I can do these things, you know? I don't know, the holidays just ain't been genuine to me. I never liked the holidays, bro. Uh, I'm not saying I really had a bad experience with holidays as a kid, but I just couldn't stand the ungenuineness, you know what I'm saying? Or like people expecting certain things from you, you know what I'm saying? And let's say you're really having a bad month, bro, or you just down, bro, you going through it. This year has not been your year, right? But people are expecting you to get them gifts still. Like that's kind of selfish, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then people will get upset at you for not getting them a gift. People will really genuinely feel some type of way about you and cut you off for not getting them a gift. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, bro. You know? So I only like doing things that are genuine, bro. So like I said, if it's something random, or maybe if I establish something with somebody and we have an understanding, we'll get each other gifts and stuff like that. But besides that, man, I don't really care for the holidays, bro. You know, because I feel like every day's a holiday to me, bro. I wake up, I'm living life, man. Every day I'm able to go here, go there, do this, do that. Like, it's a lifestyle, bro. You know what I'm saying? As for the holidays, are just these set days that are there, you know. I like living that lifestyle. I got one of my brothers, bro. Every year we never get each other nothing, bro. It's a happy birthday, and it's like our relationship is like this. You know what I'm saying? We never have gotten each other a gift ever in life. There's one thing we have like a tradition though. I don't know how it happened. I think he gave me $20 on my birthday, right? He gave me $20 on my birthday, and then his birthday's a few weeks after mine. So I gave him the same $20 back, and that's something we've done for years. I'm talking about, maybe I was like 12, 13 years old. We've been doing that, bro. You know, over 10 years, been doing that kind of shit. So that's the gift we got for each other, man. Hey, bro, here's your 20, bro. Here's your 20. Same 20 been passed around for years, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's funny, but gifts don't move us, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not expecting shit from each other, man. This shit year round, bro. You know, I might do something for him one day, out the blue in the year. He might do something for me. You know, he look out, I look out. Vice versa. You know what I'm saying? If I'm with a chick too, man, same thing. Like, if I'm at the store, I see some, or maybe she even talking about something she wants, or something that she like, or maybe some kind of lip gloss that's coming out, whatever it may be. Cool. Maybe I'm around. Oh, let me get this for real quick. You know what I'm saying? Shit, cool. Let me get this bomb. It's no big deal, right? Like, just be genuine when you're doing stuff, man. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's why I'm not into the holidays, because it's not genuine. Don't do me nothing if you're not genuine behind it, bro. When you give somebody something and expect something back, it's not genuine. Now there's a limit to that though, because I'm not finna give and not expect something back, you know. But you know, if I give something, bro, you know what I'm saying, it's generally out the kindness of my heart. You know, I'm never gonna say, oh, let me get that back. You know, so let me do this, let me do that, man. Or like, man, I got this for you, bro. You know, throw it in your face. You feel me? So just be genuine when you're doing stuff. Cause I've had people do me like that, bro. They got me a gift, and some come up, or somehow in the conversation, maybe we arguing about something, and they bring up the gifts that they got, right? And it's like, damn. So you genuinely didn't do that. I feel like you genuinely did not get me those gifts because you want to give me those gifts. You know what I'm saying? You gave it to me for some kind of leverage, or some kind of pull or say. You know what I mean? Sip this water right now, man. I'm parched. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, man. So that's how I feel about the holidays, man. Just my little take on it, bro. Let me know what y'all think about the holidays. So do y'all celebrate the holidays, man, or what? This too high up, man. It might be right there. Cool. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Well, I guess that goes into this one too. Y'all be expecting stuff and get let down. That goes into the holidays, man. Same concept, bro. Like you expecting to go get something for Christmas, right? And because you have the expectation, you get let down. As for if you don't expect nothing, bro, it's a surprise. It's good that you get something, and if you don't get none, it's like okay, cool, carry on, bro. You know what I mean? And I really feel like as a man, bro, like that's just what it is, bro. As a man, bro, you shouldn't be expecting shit, bro. Like that's just life, bro. Like what you expecting shit for, bro? You know what I mean? Like genuinely, bro. Go handle your business. Go get what you need to get, man. Go get whatever you want and you desire, bro. Don't be expecting people to get you shit, bro. Just I don't know. That's just my personal opinion, bro. Cause you have expectations, man. You're gonna get let down, bro. If you ain't got no expectations, then you straight. You know what I'm saying? And I can't speak for the women, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I can't speak for women about the expectation thing. But as a man, bro, you shouldn't be expecting no gifts or anything like that, bro. You know. And if it make you feel the type of way about it, bro, that should turn you up, man. That should make you be like, damn, you know what? Ain't nobody get me no gifts, bro. I'm finna go get whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go get my own gifts, bro. I'm finna go get whatever. Let's say you wanted a chain. Let's say you wanted a game. Or let's say you wanted maybe some new clothes or something like that, man. Ain't nobody get you no gifts. Cool, man. I go get it myself, bro. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But that's why you need to be on your P's and Q's. That's why you need to be doing what you need to be doing. Be on top of your business. So you could go ahead and get yourself those gifts that you want or whatever it is. But you shouldn't be expecting none, bro. Me and my brother Locke talked about this one not too long ago. About making decisions, right? That's a big deal, man. Don't nobody want to be with nobody that can't make a decision, right? I'm saying like in a relationship at least, right? You with a woman, bro. Women do not like when you can't make a decision, bro. When everything's up in the air, you don't got no direction, you ain't got no guidance, no structure. That's not attractive, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially as a man, bro, you need to be able to make decisions, bro, and stand on it, bro. Even if you wrong, man, fuck it, you wrong. Who cares, bro? Whoop de doo. You made the decision though, bro, and stand on it. You know what I'm saying? Now if you make a mistake, go ahead fix it. Cool. But if you can't make no decision, bro, that's a problem. Because sometimes a decision is the best decision. You know what I'm saying? When you don't make a decision and leave it up to chance, it could go any which way, bro. You don't know which way it's gonna go. But at least you made a decision. You went left instead of right. At least you know the outcome of left. You know what I'm saying? You know this is if I go this way, it's gonna go down this way. You know what I mean, man? You need to be able to make decisions, man. It's okay. A lot of people have problems taking accountability for decisions, bro. It's okay, man. Somebody got to do it, bro. Somebody got to make this decision, bro. Do you want to be that man that makes the decisions, or you want to be the one that listens to the decisions being made? You know what I mean? It goes into being a leader and a follower, bro. You gotta learn how to follow before you can lead, yes. But once you get presented with opportunities to lead, bro, take advantage, make the decisions, stand on them right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? But everybody can't handle that pressure when it comes to making decisions. Cause like I said with my brother Lot last time, man, you make a decision. You don't want to make decisions. When shit go wrong, you take the blame. It's all on you. It's your fault. And yeah, man, it's part of the game though, man. But you know what happens when you really love something? When you really love the game, bro, you take the good, the bad, and the ugly. When you really love something, bro, you accept the good, the bad, and the ugly with it, bro. You feel me? So go ahead, man. Make the decisions, bro, and stand on it, bro. And take the blame, whatever comes with it. Just be accountable, bro, because you could keep moving forward, bro. As long as nobody dies, bro, everything's okay. Everything can be fixed, man. That's how you gotta look at life, bro. Like, as long as nobody dies, bro, shit's cool, man. Everything else can be fixed. Just make a decision, bro. You know? Let's see. I talked about this last time, uh, on the last lab session, right? I was talking about things I look for in a woman that I like to take her serious, right? And after I said, like, I really emphasize on being considerate, right? And that's cool. That is a big deal. But like another thing I was thinking about afterwards, like, I'm like, damn, bro, a woman that takes initiative is a big deal, bro. That's a big deal to me, bro. Cause like, you don't want to have to tell your woman everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially like simple stuff, bro. I shouldn't have to tell my woman that I like this, I like this, I like that. You know what I mean? She should take initiative to do certain things that she knows you like. You know what I'm saying? Same way you go to the store and get her maybe her favorite color flowers, right? You took initiative. You went out your way and did that. You listened, found out what favorite color was, and got her these flowers. This exact same color, right? That's something simple, right? Maybe the same thing with a candy bar, right? I know her favorite candy is Mike and Ike's, right? So I go to the store and get her the Mike and Ike's, right? I took the initiative to go out my way and do that. You know what I mean? She didn't have to ask me the Mike and Ike's. I knew I was going to Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'll be back. Cool. Came back with that. Mom, surprise. Surprise gift. You know what I'm saying? Surprise. You know what I mean? Makes a big deal, bro. Those little things make a big deal, believe it or not, right? So, women taking initiative is a big thing for me, man. A lot of women be scared, I think, though, to take initiative sometimes. I don't know why. I don't know why. Or maybe that's just a woman I'm dealing with right now, or a woman I'm around. Some be scared to take initiative, man. Whether it be texting, saying certain things, doing certain things, taking action. I don't know, man. It's okay to take initiative. You know, it's okay to do that. It's not no big deal. I think a lot of men appreciate that. A lot of men appreciate a woman that takes initiative, you know what I'm saying? But I do understand most time a man is gonna be the one to make a lot of first moves with a lot of different things, right? But it comes to a point where it's like, okay, you could step up too now. You could do this, you can do that. You feel what I'm saying? So taking initiative is a big thing. Reciprocating. We talked about it last time too, reciprocating, but that's anybody, bro. Like, you doing something all the time, bro. It's only right for somebody to reciprocate. If I'm always telling somebody how good they look, it's only right for them to reciprocate. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you look good too, man. If I'm always uplifting somebody, it's only right that they uplift me. You know what I'm saying? And if you're around people that don't do that kind of stuff and don't reciprocate, get them gone, bro. Get them gone, bro. You only want people around you that reciprocate and do things that you would want done to you, right? It's really that simple. Another thing, oh man, I forgot this one, bro. Another thing is we talking about a woman, right? It's a woman that can adapt, bro. I feel like that's a big deal, especially at my point in my life right now. Like, a woman that can adapt is a big deal because, bro, I'm changing every day. I'm growing. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm going in this endeavor. I'm going down this road, you know. And if you can't adapt, you gonna learn this version of me, right? Cool. But I done did some growth and development. Now I'm this version of me, right? But you still dealing with me like I was right here. You know what I mean? So if you can't adapt, that's a big problem. Cause man, shit's only getting better. It's only getting better, and you supposed to get better with me. But if you can't keep up, like I told y'all last time, man, you can't keep up. You gotta get gone. It is what it is. You gotta hit the road. You gotta scram. You gotta skedaddle. You feel what I'm saying? If you can't keep up, that's what it come down to. But adapting is a good skill to have, bro. You gotta adapt. Anybody needs that skill, being able to adapt. Because you can't adapt, bro, you're gonna be stuck here forever. You're gonna be stuck in this box. You're gonna be stuck in this little world. You know what I'm saying? That's like people who are in their 60s and plus today, right? They grew up in a time where you work one job for 40 years and you get a retirement and you do this and you do that. But it's like, bro, the world ain't like that right now. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different opportunities out there. There's a lot of different ways to make money now. There's a lot of different things that were not around back in that day. You know what I'm saying? And some of these older guys who adapted are doing very well now. Some of the people who are still stuck in their old ways are doing horrible. They're doing very bad, or they don't understand certain things. You know what I mean? So being able to adapt is a good skill to have. But I look for that in a woman, man. If you can adapt with me and grow with me and go with me, I think that's a great thing. That's a great trait to have. That's something I look for. Very important, very crucial, man. Especially at the rate that I'm going and the things I'm doing and the way life's going, bro. Is like, you gotta be able to adapt. Cause man, the shit I'm doing today, I might not do tomorrow, man. You know, even let's say with fitness, right? I'm doing a bulk right now. I'm eating this kind of food. I'm doing this. Okay, now I gotta adapt. Cause at one point I'm gonna be doing a cut. You feel me? So it's just that much. But I feel like I'm simple though. I'm pretty simple. I don't do too much, bro, or need too much. You know, there's a quote that I seen, but before I get into the quote, let me get the definition for y'all. So the word is virtuous, right? We're gonna get into definition before we get into the quote. The word is virtuous. Having or showing high moral standards characterized by goodness, integrity, and ethical behavior. Example, she was known as a virtuous leader because she consistently acted with honesty and fairness, even when it was difficult, right? Definition, we'll do it again, right? Having or showing high moral standards characterized by goodness, integrity, and ethical behavior, right? So I'm gonna read a quote to you. The quote is, a virtuous man is for a virtuous woman, and a virtuous woman is for a virtuous man. Here it is. It's from the Quran, y'all, right? It's from the Quran. It says, evil women are for evil men, and evil men are for evil women, and good women are for good men, and good men are for good women. Those are declared innocent of what they say. For them is forgiveness and noble provision, right? That's what the verse say. And I think the problem is, man, with a lot of people right now, you got virtuous men with evil women. You got virtuous women with evil men, you know? It's all out of whack, all out of balance, right? Because you got a virtuous person who has integrity, good ethical behavior. You know what I'm saying? What was the other part of the definition, man? Integrity, good ethical behavior, and characterized by goodness, right? Doing these things, right? You go and you grow with that person. You balance each other out, you know what I'm saying? You bounce off each other, right? Okay, I'm going up and you helping me go up. And I'm helping you go up and vice versa. You know what I mean? I think the problem is a lot of people get they're a virtuous person, but they get with some evil. And it just knocks everything off. Or now you corrupted. That person corrupted you. And now you doing wicked things that you wouldn't have done before, right? There's a lot of dudes like that, man. They get with a chick, they get to drink. They don't even drink, now they drinking, you know what I'm saying? You don't even smoke, now you smoking. You wake up every morning, go to the gym, now you don't go to the gym, you know what I'm saying? I've done that, man. I've done that before too, though. I ain't gonna lie, I've been with a chick, and I realized, man, I get maybe a little comfortable. I start getting lazy. I stop eating right. I had to snap back, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, whoa, this ain't me. This ain't what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? And you got to go ahead and shake back. And like I said, it goes back to the environment, man. You got to get around the right people. Here's some more of the definition, man. Having or showing high moral standards, being morally excellent, righteous, and acting in accordance with the principles of what is good and right for sure. So ask yourself, man, are you a virtuous man? Are you a virtuous woman? Are you carrying yourself in that manner? You know what I mean? Do you want to be a virtuous man? Do you want to be a virtuous woman? You know what I'm saying? Or do you want to keep doing evil things, keep going down the wrong path? You ain't living right, man. You don't feel fulfilled, bro. You living your life and you not fulfilled, bro. That's a disgusting thing, man. A lot of people aren't fulfilled, bro. A lot of people aren't themselves neither, bro. And that's a big problem. I can't do nothing but be me, man. That's one thing. I've always been myself, bro. There was time when I was a real, like a jit, bro. You know, I wasn't myself, or I tried to fit in and do that, but it didn't work long. It didn't last long, bro. I can't do nothing but be me, bro. And that's how you need, man. Be yourself, bro. But some of y'all, the only problem is some of y'all be yourselves and y'all are really disgusting people. Y'all are really nasty people, really evil people. So you need to work on yourself, man. But just know it's okay to be yourself, man. Anybody watch this, bro, it's okay to be yourself, bro. You don't got to fall in line with what everybody else got going on. You don't got to be something that you not. Y'all watch my other interview with my boy Trail, right? You know what I'm saying? He said that in part of the episode, he was saying, bro, like, it's okay to be yourself. Like, you don't, everybody don't gotta be no gangster. You ain't gotta be no tough guy. You ain't gotta be no motherfucking bully. You ain't gotta be no motherfucking dope man. Man, be what you want to be, bro. And it all works out, bro. It all works out. Trust and believe, bro. You don't gotta fit in with that crowd. You know what I'm saying? It might feel good right now trying to fit in and stuff. But if that's not who you are, you always gonna be going against the grain, bro. It's not gonna be smooth. It's gonna be like this the whole time, rough and rugged. You know what I mean? So just be yourself, man. It's okay to be yourself, bro. It's no worries, bro. It's no worries. Another topic we go ahead and jump on is getting ahead and staying ahead, right? A lot of y'all will get some success in the area, get a little motion in the area, start doing well, and then you stop. You just chill. You cruise control, right? That's not good. What you need to do is do that and then go ahead and stay ahead, right? I use it as an example with money, right? Let's say you got your bills, right? About thousand a month, whatever, right? Gotta spend 1,000 a month. Cool. Now you done made 10,000 this month. So why not put like 5,000 it up and stay ahead, bro? Stay ahead on your bills, you know what I'm saying? So that way you ain't gotta worry about it. It's not even in the back of your mind. You can focus on other things, right? Get ahead and stay ahead, man. With anything, bro. You know, you in the gym, you working out, bro. Things are going good, bro. You start getting some money, start building some muscle, you start doing uh, uh heavier lifts and stuff like that. Keep that going and stay ahead, bro. Don't get knocked off and start chilling, thinking you good where you at, cause you got a little, you know what I'm saying, you got a little pump, you got a little motion, you got a little good strength, and start eating bullshit, bro. Stay on track, man. Get ahead and stay ahead, bro. I think that's the answer to really winning, bro. Is getting ahead and staying ahead, bro. And it avoids a lot of problems. You don't gotta worry about a cure, cause that's the prevention right there. Prevention is getting ahead and staying ahead, bro. And remember, prevention is always better than the cure. I don't know if I got much on here for y'all left, bro. I ain't got much for y'all left, bro. And it's kind of cold out here. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It's kind of cold out here. But we had some good topics, man. Had some good topics. Y'all got anything y'all want me to discuss? Or got any questions for me? Go ahead and drop them in the comments below too, y'all. Go ahead and drop it, man. Like I said, I love engaging with y'all. I love the feedback. Hate or love, I love it all, man. I love it all, man. You know? And I'm grateful for everything that's been going on. Everything that has happened. Everything that's going to happen. So, y'all go ahead, tap in, man. Let me know what's up. Some things y'all want to ask. Or, like I said, any questions you want to go ahead and go over, bro. Got them all, man. I could talk all day. I'll talk your ear off all day. We could talk about anything and everything, man. Don't bother me none, bro. I look forward to these conversations, you know? One thing we can talk about, too, is like Alexander the Great. I talk about him a lot, bro. I found out about him, I think it was like 2024. Found out about him. I seen a post. You know who Alexander the Great was? Seen a post. It was saying something about age 22. Men today are complaining about this and this. Age 22, Alexander the Great conquered the world already. What was known to be the world. Like, damn, bro, what am I doing? This man at age 22 conquered the world, bro. And I'm on my ass right now. I'm sitting down doing nothing. I need to lock in. So what I did, I locked in. I got right, you know. I gotta look at that, man. History's important, man. History's important, man. Learn from other people's mistakes. Learn from what they did. And learn from the right they did too, you know. And then you also got that third point of view, because you seeing their story from every angle as where they had to experience this story, you know what I mean? But you're able to look at them and be like, damn, okay, he did this and it got him here. He did this and it got him here. He learned this. Oh, and he took this with him here, you know what I mean? One of his greatest downfalls though was his paranoia. His drinking was a problem. His drinking actually and his paranoia went hand in hand. He ended up killing one of his good friends, bro. Because of that, man. Sad story, bro. Sad story. And I don't know if he ever planned for the future. They say his downfall was when he died. His last words were, they asked like who do we get the throne to? You know what I'm saying? He said whoever's the strongest, and it created like a civil war back in that time. They had a civil war going on because of that, because he didn't plan for the future. You know, he was just living in the moment. He was so busy and obsessed with his ambitions and his goals. He was too ambitious. Now I don't know if that's the right thing to say he was too ambitious, but he had such great ambitions though, and he didn't plan for nothing else besides that. You know, you gotta plan for the future, man. The past, present, and future all tie in all together, you know what I'm saying? What you do in the past affects you in the present. What you do in the present is gonna affect your future. You know? They're all hand in hand. It's literally like one thing. It's all tied together. So take that in consideration, man. I recommend all y'all go look into Alexander the Great, man. Hell of a guy. One story that they have was that his mother told him he was a god, and I think that played a role on him. He felt like he could do anything because he had that belief. You know, do you believe in yourself? Do you believe you can do anything? Could you imagine what you are capable of if you had that belief? You know. But I'm gonna close it out with this, man. It was a good lab session. I'm about to go in, handle my business, and chill. But I'll catch y'all next episode, bro. Y'all tap in, like I said, and let me know what's up. Let me know what y'all want to talk about next time. Catch y'all on the next one.